Hey, thanks, Rob. Last time on Annielytics, I highlighted Jeremiah Jackson and his offensive heroics, which was on full display yesterday at Petco Park. But this time, there's another righty bat that's been hot at the plate lately, especially on the road. In a 7 away games since coming back from the injured list, he has a .424 batting average. So I'm going to take a look into some MLB Statcast numbers on Ryan Mountcastle's offense, as well as Colton Cowser's defense as he looks more and more like the everyday center fielder for 2026. Let's jump right in. In 21 games since Ryan Mountcastle's return on August 8th, he's made 5 first base appearances and the rest as designated hitter or pinch hitter. The role has been different than before the IL, but of course the hitting has looked great. Here's what the Righty Bat Statcast page looks like for the whole season, not just those last 21 games. Most of those stats he hasn't qualified for percentiles yet, just given the injury time, but you can see where they would lie if qualified. An average exit velocity of just over 90 miles per hour, and not pictured here is a max exit velo of 116.7, which does qualify and is in the top 2% of all MLB. He's also producing a hard hit rate at just about 46% and barreling the ball 10.9% of the time. Barreled status is considered the optimal combination of exit velo and launch angle. And speaking of, his launch angle sweet spot rate is 37.8%, meaning nearly 38% of the time the designated hitter releases the ball between 8 and 32 degrees off the bat, which is the sweet spot. That rate for Mounty is the highest for him since 2022. Finally, his bat speed does qualify, and that's in the 89th percentile, a trait that Mounty has carried along with him since MLB Statcast even started bat tracking in 2023. This combo of swinging the bat hard and hitting loud exit velos has been great for his per-swing production this year. And we can see that right now, especially when he's not putting too much pressure on pulling the ball and forcing pull-side home runs. This single down the middle off of Robbie Ray had an exit velo of 107 off the bat. Don't get me wrong, pulling the ball over the years has been great for Mountcastle and is why everyone thought he'd love the left field wall getting pulled back in. But in 25 hits since the IL, only 5 of them have been pulled. 15 singles were either down the middle or opposite field, 3 homers were straight away, and 3 doubles were to right field. So while pulling the ball has been known to help with power, especially when hit hard and high, what's working right now for Mountcastle is playing to all fields. But now that I've talked about some offensive numbers from Ryan Mountcastle, let's get into some defensive metrics on Colton Cowser, who's moved back to center field. Now I say back to center field because in 3 seasons in college, he played 75 games down the middle, and in 4 seasons in the minors, he played 120 games there. So one could argue that this is his natural position, and we saw that the other day against the Giants on Sunday. The 25-year-old made this diving catch having traveled 86 feet at a sprint speed of 27.4 feet per second. Of course, it was a fabulous defensive play, but he's also traveled faster and longer on certain plays before this. He had a catch in center field not long ago against Houston with just a 60% catch probability and sprint speed of 27 flat. The lefty bat's most distance covered playing down the middle in the majors was 115 feet also against the Astros. Now, in case you were curious, the Guinness Book of World Records tallest Lego structure is 114 feet, so just 1 foot shorter than what Cowser was able to cover on that play. But back to the point. For a guy that was in the top 5% in 2024 for outs above average, not even primarily in his most played position for 7 seasons before making it to the big leagues, I'm excited to see him get some more reps at center field moving forward. Plus, it's an extra bonus when he has an arm strength in the top 5% in 2025. Rob, back to you.